Shame they're going. I could have done with a hand. Morning world, and it is still just morning. Welcome to Tuesday, 17th of May. Right, today's the day. That fella there and that fella there are off to the abattoir today, so my job now is to separate them from everybody else, sort out penning to get them penned up, and then get ready to load them up after lunch to go to the abattoir. They won't actually go through the process until tomorrow. We're taking them today literally so they have all night to calm down, be relaxed. You've heard me mention about stressed animals and adrenaline and tough beef and stuff like that. Well, that's the reason we do it. I prefer to take them the day before. The slaughterhouse has penning and lairage for them. They'll go in a pen together. They know each other. And because they have no proper horns, they're allowed to go. If they had big horns, they wouldn't be allowed in. But because they're, well, that's not really a horn, is it? That's kind of a make pretend horn. Because they don't really have horns, they can go in a day early. So yeah, so that's my task now. Abby and Henry have just been over to take their orphan lamb over to the farm. They called in for a cup of tea, but Henry's parents are away. They've got to go back and let the dog out, so they couldn't stay and help me out, unfortunately. But I should just do this gently and quietly by myself, and hopefully everything will go to plan. First job, get the chip sides off the Land Rover, get that ready, put the trailer on. Right, this shouldn't take too long. And that's all there is to it. Right, that can go back inside. We'll go and put the trailer on. I'll take my Johnny off now. While I'm there. I will say, it's an awful lot easier taking the chip sides off than it is putting them on. Easy putting on with two of you, but one by yourself, because you can't really hold the paddle in the middle and see to line up the self-locking latches. Yeah, it's not that bad. You may notice now it's a bit warmer. This thing starts an awful lot better. It is literally in the cold. The starter motor hates it. When it's warm, it behaves a lot better. Right. I need to move the tiptoe bucket, which I'll do that. I think I'll sort the cattle out first, and then we'll put that on late afterwards. Sometimes, if cattle travel in trailers occasionally, it doesn't take them long to realise that when you put a box on, something's happening, and it can wind them up a little bit. So I think maybe I'll move them into a smaller pen and do that first, before I mess about with the trailer. Less likely to wind them up, they'll be a bit calmer. Calmer is safer. You right, you lot? Right, I kind of want to leave these two in here if I can, and those three out, but I also get the feeling it's not going to go quite, they're not going to cooperate, are they? Come on. Come on, Patrick. Come on, mate, I need you to go through there. Go on. Go on. And you can go through there as well. Go on. Thank you. I think I'll just shut them in there for a minute, and then I'll sort these out separately. They know so much going on. They just don't know what yet. Come on, I need you to go in there as well. Go on. See if we can have a couple of these little ones out. No, 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 no. That's it. One. So let's have that shut a minute. Get yourself up in there. Do you want to go up there? You can if you want. Do you want to go up there? Because we've got you in. Not you though, missus. You can stay there. Come on, out you go. Out you go. There you go. Back in there, Mush. Go on, back in there. Good chap. Right, that's that sorted. Okay, they're in. So you can actually come back out of there now if you want to. And you can go up in there. Come on, let you go. Let you go. Shut. Out. Right. Get in there. Go on, in you go, girl. Go on. Right then. So we have our two animals separated. Now all I've got to do is, well, not yet. I'm going to extend the pen, make it a bit bigger. They've got water in there. Not worried about food, but I can chuck a bit of that over there just to calm them down. We will now make preparations to bring the trailer up. I'll put some bedding in the trailer and then I'll open it all up so they can get in and out of the trailer if they want to, just they can look at it, and hopefully it becomes a bit less scary. Yeah, that's the plan. Right, I think these two are going to be a little bit skitty, so I'm going to do something to try and help reduce the pressure of getting them in the box. So, and it's going to be with a bit of straw and a bit of hay. A bit more to clear out when I've finished, but I think it'll be worth it. I'm also going to put the partition in. One, to stop them from rocking and rolling too much, and two, it just keeps the weight of the trailer up, forward on the hitch a bit more. So yeah, and we'll put you back on as well. I'll leave these guys off when the trailer's parked, so then the tank doesn't get full of water. So basically what this chap is transporting cattle or sheep on the road, they still pee and poo. And the idea is to not allow any of that pee and poo get on the public highway. It's disease transmission, it's highway hygiene, it's stop accidents on slippery, slimy stuff and stuff like that. So at the back of the trailer, there's these two caps, which you can lift up and twist round for cleaning. Obviously you don't do that with cattle in there or sheep because they'll break their foot. So like that, it's safe to walk on. This trailer is basically tanked. The idea is nothing, or very little, escapes out of here. It goes in the tanks. So one of the jobs when we wash this out is also to empty the tank and wash that out as well. I never do trips long enough really to warrant this. But I thought it was one of those things. It was a feature on the trailer when I bought it. This trailer came with it. We'd gone to buy a second-hand trailer, which was stupid money for what it was. Same size, but had a massive big tear in the ceiling, which had been repaired with, I don't know how, big triangular tear in the ceiling. It'd be repaired with a bit of tin and some pot rivets, and it was £1,000 less. It was a 20-year-old trailer. It was £1,000 less than buying a brand new one. These trailers hang on to their money, which is why they get stolen quite a lot. So I decided to buy a new one. I had to get the wife's permission, forgiveness, but yeah, it was worth doing. So we're going to throw a bit of straw in there to make it a bit less shiny. Cattle do not like it shiny. Bit more. And I got a bit left, which I'll put on the ramp when I put it over there. Okay. Right. Partition, I reckon half, midway. For the middle. Have you around there. Get up in there, that's better. Right, that's latched in there. Let's go. I'm just letting them look at it for a minute. If they're going to load, then I'm going to let them load. Go on, mate, in you go. Fingers crossed, no shouting, no hollering, no sticks, no bits of blue pipe, nothing, just... Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave them half an hour just to look at it. Right, let's see what serious I can take them in. Yeah, sorry, shirts had to come off. Offensive t-shirts had to go on. Engaged. And the jeans, they've come off too. Good afternoon, Broomos. It's Ian pulling from Bradley Farm. I've got a couple of steers booked to come in to you. What's the earliest I can drop them off? I'll drop them in today if I can. I'd like them overnight. Any time for now. Alright, I'll probably nip in after lunch. Alright, thank you very much. Cheers now. Bye bye. Bye. Right, I won't go just yet. I'll have my lunch first. Then we'll get them loaded up and then we'll go. So it's getting warm out there, so I want them in that trailer for as short a period as possible. And it's only a 8-mile trip to the abattoir, and their indoor lairage there is nice and shaded, and they got water and they got everything they need inside. So yeah, I won't load them just yet. Not yet. I've done the paperwork, so I've done the food chain of information, which is basically a declaration to say that we are or we are not shut down with TB, which of course we are, so I've had to tick we are a box, and a declaration to say that there is no other reason why they cannot enter the food chain. But that is done. That's done. That's done. That's signed, dated, whatever else. That's the passport's done. So I've got to sign the off movement of the passport and date that. Both of those done. Paperwork is all done. Yeah. Okay. I'm leaking. There's a bit of rattling about down the barn. I think it's cattle going in and out of the trailer, but I just want to make sure they're okay. They're still there. See, the black steer seems to have no problem at all going in and out of the trailer. Not even faintly bothered about it. Red, not quite so keen, but 1 out of 2 is better than none out of 2. Right, that's the cap for that gird. I can go in there. Right, boys. All right. So, yeah, black's in there munching away on some hay. Red, I'm kind of hoping that a little bit of encouragement while he's kind of used to going in and out. Another hour before he actually starts a road trip. I'm kind of hoping by that time he'll be settled down and nowhere near as jumpy, and he will load. I will just say, although this isn't a sales pitch for stock pen, I am so happy with the stock pen hurdles and the kit and everything we got. It was a lot of money to buy it, but you know what? I've so far done all this with every confidence that I can do it safely and calmly without me getting injured. And kind of the last of those 3 things is, in many ways, the most important. I don't want to get injured. But this is, obviously, this stuff is big enough for big cattle, not just my little Dexters. But yeah, it does fill me with a lot of confidence that I can do this safely. And bearing in mind I'm on my own. I know I keep drumming on about me doing this on my own, but I am on my own. Most of the farm channels I watch, they've got a dad or a brother or staff to help, but our operation isn't big enough to employ anybody, so I have to be able to do this on my own. So yeah, thank you Stock Pen, because you've made my life so much easier. Right, well, they seem calm enough. I'm not going to worry them anymore. I'll come down in an hour, load them up, and then we'll just go. It is lunchtime after all. Okay, so Red's still not in the trailer. It's 2 o'clock, I've had my lunch. So I'm going to have to encourage him gently myself. It looks like I might have a glamorous companion to go with me to the abattoir this afternoon. Samantha's turned up. I've invited her to come with us, and she said she'd love to. So, right, wish me luck. I'm going in.
How's your day been? Good to see your face. How you doing? Tell me your story. I just wanna have a conversation. I just wanna make a friend or two. I'm not trying to change your mind. All I'm trying to do is be nice. 'Cause life's already